Well, just logged in to see that on the news terminal. I've been seeing it for the past 2 or 3 weeks. The Rhino Prime Access, or the Rhino Prime and Nick's Prime Unvaulting. No, it's not really a Prime Access, it is, but it isn't. The Rhino Prime and Nick's Prime Unvaulting should be ended. Not to mention the fact that the update on the 11th of November is bringing background changes to how the next Prime Vault will be handled, and, well, didn't kind of expect them to then turn around before that update is out and admit the fact that update 30.9 won't in fact be the last update before the new war because, well, there's the Prime Vault that's going to come beforehand. Possibly. They haven't said this, I'm guessing that that will be happening. Well, looking at this, the best part, it will end next Tuesday, the 16th of November. 5 days after the update comes out. But, well, when the Prime Vault ends, it's not talking about what the next one will be. Don't miss your chance to instantly get a hold of Rhino Prime, Nick's Prime, the Ankyros Prime, the Boltor Prime, the Haiku Prime, the Sindor Prime, the Noro Prime Sandana, as it is there. Then there is the Prime Armor set, begins with a T, the Torgus Prime Armor set, and let's not talk about the Melee Dangly, because that's just kind of a waste of... Well, it's not really a waste, it does look good, but people are buying that for the armor set, and the Sandana coming by itself with a extractor. The distilling extractor was kind of worth it if you don't already have these things. Of course, the accessories you can only get from the Prime Vault anyway. The Prime Vault Access. The Prime Access Vault, you can only get them by buying them with real money. Whereas it's the relics for Rhino Prime, the Ankyros Prime, and the Boltor Prime that will be no longer dropping in-game. You can still get Rhino Prime, you can still get the Ankyros Prime, you can still get the Boltor Prime. You can still crack the relics open if you have them, you can still trade them, you can still build them. All this means is the relics to be able to get the parts are going away. You won't be able to get new ones. Same goes for Nick's Prime, the Haiku Prime, and the Sindor Prime. It's the relics. You can't get new relics. If you have relics, again, you will be able to open them, trade them, whatever you want with them. You just can't get new relics. That's all it means. But the biggie here isn't the fact that Rhino Prime and Nick's Prime Vault will be ending 1 minute to 2 at 1:59 PM. That in itself is a very weird time, as you may know from everything Digital Extreme do, they always do it at 2 PM ET. This is happening on Tuesday, November the 16th at 1:59 PM, meaning we are about to find out what the next Prime Unvaulting is going to be, assuming that they do an Unvaulting at the same time that this goes into the Vault. They usually do, but with the new war coming, they may not. It is a possibility that the next Prime Unvaulting isn't going to happen, but it's also slim at the same time because it's not just the Prime Vault that is ending soon. Nidus Prime has been around for quite a while, but the next Prime, actual Prime Access, doesn't crack open till December? Beginning of December is when it is due to open. Every 90 days, the Prime Access basically opens, give or take 10 days here or there. So it's due to open early to mid-December, whereas the Prime Vault is closing. And I am really hoping that they don't do what they usually do when it comes to this time of year, and that is Ember Prime. I'm growing a little bit sick of seeing Ember Prime turn up with, well, it's winter. We all know who comes out at winter. It's the same almost every single year now. Frosty Boy. Hoping it's not either of these because they do come out way too often together. I think it's 3 times in total they've come out at the same time together, being Frost Prime and Ember Prime, because they love that fire and ice motif that seems to just be the main reason they've done it. No, the main reason they do it is Technically, Frost Prime is the first Prime you could build in Warframe. Ember was the second. Then Mag followed soon after. But Ember was the first in-game. Frost was the first pre-game, shall we call it, because the only way to get his original blueprint was from an event. He was later then added to Tower 3 missions and you could actually get the blueprint. Prior to that, he was basically event-based. Ember was the first to just be thrown into the game and be obtainable as they are now. Well, not as they are now, because they were from keys back then, from the towers, rather than from the relic system. Which is one of the reasons I kind of have a bit overkill when it comes to relics, because they turned the keys into the relics, making it much easier for the Prime Vault. But going forward, they have mentioned that in the coming update this Thursday, that would be 30.9, that seems to have completely disappeared from here, by the way, there is new changes coming to the Prime Vault that is going to basically kind of turn it into an event-based system, which means, yeah, really looking forward to how they do the Prime unvaulting from here on. Really, really looking forward to how they do the Prime unvaulting from here on. Because if it's not from relics and it's from an event, well, I hope that they don't hold on to that until after the new war comes, and they do launch it next week. We'll have to wait for more news on that, but with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.